to the breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today's book is Retribution by none other than Cairo. It is a Zane Presents, so that should automatically tell you that we're talking about an erotica, and nobody does it like Cairo. Okay, so Retribution is the sequel to Deep Throat Diva. And if you remember Deep Throat Diva, Pasha Allen her boyfriend was incarcerated, and in order to not, she made a promise that she wouldn't cheat on him. But what she would do is she would search the internet for men to give them oral pleasure. And because in her mind, she was not cheating. And so her boyfriend came home and found out about her extracurricular activities, and some things went awry. In Retribution, we see where Pasha is putting pieces together with the help of a very popular character in Cairo's books, Big Booty. Now, Big Booty is a hilarious character. If you remember, she had her own book, she is a woman about, I believe she's in her 30s, 10 kids, something like 7 or 8 baby fathers. She's still having sex with some of them, and hair always laid, outfit always on point, shoe game is to die for, money in her pocket, hilarious. And so she's helping Pasha to put the pieces together as to who was actually there on the particular night in question. If you have not read Deep Throat Diva, then I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but just know that she was done so bad, and by a group of men, I'll just put it that way. And so she's out to seek revenge, but first she has to find out who was responsible. And so slowly but surely, you see Pasha, she's finding out who was there, and she's putting, like I said, the game pieces together, all in the midst of trying to run this very upscale beauty salon, all in trying to be a mother to her young son, all while trying to get away from her, he's somewhat abusive husband. And you'll see all of this play out in book 2, which is Retribution. Let me just say that there were a lot of people that came in support of Pasha, but of course, the streets will talk, and so you have a lot of naysayers as well. What I liked about this book, what I like about Cairo, period, I'm convinced that this author is from somewhere in New Jersey, because all of these places that he was naming, I am very familiar with, down to streets and areas, and I'm familiar with all of them. And so I love that I was familiar with the area and could somewhat pinpoint, could visualize what was actually being said in the book. So and you also see an appearance by some other characters, because again, Cairo has informed us that in his books, like all of the characters intertwine, you will see them in other stories, and we did. And so I do appreciate him for that. But I don't want to say too much other than you're going to get some hot, juicy sex. The sex scenes were crazy, as always, with Cairo. And you're going to... so hilarious. Big Booty was just hilarious in this book. So I want you guys to go and check it out for yourselves. I do thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video. I want to also thank you for subscribing to the channel and supporting me here on the breakdown. Thank you for sharing the video with those who may not know about what I'm doing, as well as some who may not know that there is a new video up. Now, if you have missed a notification, then you need to check and see if you've subscribed to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, then you will get a notification every time I post a new video, and it only takes a minute for you to do so. I want to know if you read Deep Throat Diva. I want to know if you read Retribution. I want to know if you read the upcoming book that I'm about to do entitled Ruthless. Because in Ruthless, Pasha gets ruthless. That's all I'm going to say about that. But until next time, guys, be safe. We are still in a pandemic. I hope that you guys got a lot of reading done. And until next time, happy reading and be blessed.